2014 Toyota Tundra. I'm doing the rear O2 sensors. Basically, I'm having a problem with my rear O2 sensors, and I'm going to be replacing them. These are the ones after the catalytic converter. And this is the Tundra 2014 with the 4.6 liter V8. So I'm replacing both rear sensors after the cat. So if you come underneath your truck here, there's one right here, and it goes to this connector, has a gray tag on it, and then there's one on the right side, has a green tag on it, and it goes right there. So I'm going to be replacing both of these right now, and show you how to get these connectors off and everything. I'm going to have part numbers and links in the description for new sensors. So for this one over here on the driver's side, you just want to disconnect this gray connector. There's a little button on the lighter gray one. You just push that down as hard as you can with your thumb, and then with your other hand you're going to pull this connector out. They could be stubborn. Get yourself a 22 wrench, and then we're going to go ahead and just get this on here. And then these can be tight. What you want to do is just use leverage to get them loose. There's also O2 sensor sockets out there if you want to use like a breaker bar. I'll link an O2 sensor socket as well, but for these ones they're kind of out in the open, and a 22 wrench seems to do the trick. So we'll get that going. Now, since we're replacing these, when you twist these, the harness likes to twist and get all jumbled up. So since I'm replacing these, I'm not too worried about the harness, but that's how it comes out. And then here's the part number. This is the old one. There's actually an updated part number for this. Here's one of them right here. And then there's the other part number. I'll go more into the part numbers in a sec. See, like right here, this was the one that came off the vehicle, this part number, but the new part number is right here. So if you see like the part number is not matching, then don't worry, it's supposed to be like that. So take it out. They come with a little bit of anti-seize on the threads already. Try not to get that anti-seize on the sensor itself. We'll go ahead and screw this in. You're going to be cautious of the wire harness. You don't want it to twist too much because you don't want the wires to get damaged. Just be patient. I hand thread it in all the way, and then I will cinch it down with my wrench. And you don't need to go crazy tight because you don't want to damage the threads, and then you have like a whole new set of problems. Just get it snug to where exhaust isn't going to be, going past this. And then once that's tight, we'll just plug this connector in right here. Alright, got that plugged in, and then make sure that heat shield's not touching it. Now on the other side, you got a couple little things you have to get these little clips out. There are these little clips that are kind of the harness guides, and what you want to do is squeeze the sides of them and then push them out. It's a lot easier two hands. I just have one hand on my camera, but you squeeze the sides of this, and then with your other hand just grab the harness, and then you can just pull it straight back and it'll come out just like that. Yeah, you squeeze these sides right here, and same for this one up here, and then same for up here as well. Just kind of squeeze these ones, get that off like that, and then same thing up here. You're going to push the little button down on one of these connectors, and then you're going to pull the female side off. There's one guide up there, but you don't have to get that one off. So alright, actually it's the male side that comes out, and you could leave that other side up there. You don't need to worry about that. And then same thing for over here. This is on the passenger side. Notice there's a green little tag on it. Same thing, just get your wrench on here. This is also out in the open, and the ones that are before the catalytic converter might not be as easy. They might be in a harder spot, but as far as this truck with this engine, this model year, these are pretty out in the open. This is as easy as it's going to get doing O2 sensors. Again, you can see how that wire harness is just wanting to spiral up. I'm replacing this whole thing, so I'm not worried about it. But if I were to take this out and then try to reuse it, I would be really careful with that wire harness to try to make sure it doesn't spin around and get twirled up. There's the part number for that one. Here's my new one. And same story with this one. The one off the truck has this part number, and then the new one has an updated part number. Maybe they did something different. I don't know. Maybe they changed the sensor a little bit. I'm going to have a video about why I'm replacing these. Long story short, the truck wouldn't run O2 monitors, and in one of the mode 6 data sheets I looked at for one of the sensors, there was like an irregularity. So I'm gonna replace these, and it did fix the problem. We went on one test drive after this, and then the O2 sensor monitor ran right away, and that was after we drove it for a long time. Alright, so we get this tight, same thing, just get it snug, and then maybe like a quarter turn more. You don't want it, if you over tighten this and break the threads in the exhaust, that's really going to suck. So just tighten it down. You can kind of feel it when it doesn't want to go any further. And then after that, I would put these wire harness guides in first. Get those in first before you plug it in. And then just be careful. Try not to be gentle with the harness. Try not to twirl it, or spiral it or twist it too much. This goes in the top here, like that. And once this is in, that's pretty much it, guys. You don't need to do any computer reset or nothing like that. The car should know, and that's it. Last thing, guys, I highly recommend getting the Toyota sensors. If you can't get Toyota brand, at least try to get Denso. There's a lot of bad brands out there. If you start your car and it's running terrible, it's probably because you got a low quality aftermarket sensor. Alright guys, that's all the information I got for you. The rest of the video is just a couple products and other stuff I got going on. Totally up to you if you want to stick around. I got a 15% off promo code for Oxido LED headlights. These are the best headlights in my opinion. They just recently upgraded all their technology, so their LED lights are even brighter than the others that are still using old tech. I've had many LED lights as far as like headlights, interior lights, whatever, brake lights, and these are the best. They don't flicker, they're not cheap, they don't like go out on you. All you gotta do is go to the Oxido website, type in your vehicle information, then look up what kind of light you want. All their products will pop up. And these are available on Amazon as well, but if you go to the website and use GearmoAuto in the discount code spot, you will get 15% off. So if you're looking for new brighter upgrades, check these out. Hey, what's up guys? I want to tell you about Quantum Soap. It's a new men's soap company. They got many different bars of soap, each with their own ingredients and fragrance and texture. They even have grittier bars for like mechanics or whoever, like the dark matter bar, it's extra gritty. If you go to their website, it's free shipping over $50. Each bar is about $5. You also get a 10% discount code for your first order. They're coming out with many new soaps. It's definitely worth checking out. Of course, I have a discount code for you. It's GearmoAuto. If you type it in at checkout, you'll get 10% off. You could use it as many times as you want every time you order. These make great gifts to husbands, boyfriends, uncles, nephews. They even got the Galactic Mechanic Bar. It's super gritty for mechanics, so check that out. Type in the GearmoAuto promo code. That way they know you're one of the homies. And that's it, guys.